Hi guys. So I keep getting asks, like I just got like five about why I don't ship Jimmy and Fiona, and I've answered this before, but I don't know. I guess people just haven't seen the posts, so I'll explain it. Maybe I can do it better in detail if I'm talking, but I kind of ramble, so excuse me. Okay, I've never liked Jimmy and Fiona. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon because of Jimmy's bullshit in 305. No, I've always disliked them. I didn't even like them in 101. Like I was gonna give them a chance, but I don't know. I just wish that I wanted them to focus more on like the family and the kids and not so much Fiona's relationship with some random guy that she met in a club. And that's what bothered me about it the most, that like she and Jimmy hooked up once and he acted like he was like entitled to be in a relationship with her. Like, he sent her flowers. That was cute. Bought her a washing machine. I thought that was cute. Like, they're cute, but I hate them. Like, you know what I mean? Because I think it's maybe because I love Fiona so much that Jimmy kind of eh. Then in the next episode, things seem, pretty stable. His whole speech to Fiona that people find so romantic had worked out. And, things were fine. Things were cute. And, like, Frank's ass just comes in and beats the shit out of Ian. And, like, I didn't really understand why Fiona got mad at Jimmy. And I don't. Like, he was defending her little brother. Like, wouldn't she be happy about that? But I'm not yelling at Fiona, no. If I think about it, like, I kind of understand she didn't want to cause problems between, like, Frank and her boyfriend because it would just cause problems. Then, in the same episode, he gets Frank deported. I'm sorry, I just realized I have eyeliner on like one eye, it come off on the other. I'm sorry if this looks weird and you were wondering. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, he gets Frank deported and he thinks he's being so helpful, but he didn't ask Fiona. He didn't like that's really the only thing that bothers me about that. Like I hate Frank more than I hate Jimmy. So cuz Jimmy has his moments, but Frank's never really done anything redeeming. And then, of course, Fiona took him back again. 203, 204, 205. Like, I was still annoyed because it's boring. Like, I don't care. And then, like, 106, like, he's got Carl from not being expelled. That was cool. That's like one of the very few things Jimmy has done that I'm like, maybe he and Fiona could make it work. But no, because then he sells. Well, I don't remember. I haven't watched season one in a while. I don't remember if he sells the car or gives it to Lipandian. But whatever. He gives a stolen car to them, and people think that this is okay. He gives a stolen car to Fiona's two underage brothers. What a perfect man. Oh my god. He lied about his identity to Fiona. I don't remember why because I don't pay attention to Jimmy because he's irrelevant. And like he lied about his identity to her. He lied like who lies about their identity? Like I didn't even think he had a good reason. Like aside like he doesn't have to steal cars. Aren't his parents rich or something? Like and I know I'm going to get so much shit for this from all the Jimmy fans, but you know what? Sorry, I don't like him, whatever. And then this is what pisses me off the most. When Lip and Ian get arrested for the stolen car that Jimmy gave them, he doesn't apologize ever. I don't remember him ever apologizing for it. And then, right, like literally, like 5 minutes after, like they get home from being arrested, he's like, "Fiona, I want you to come with me to Costa Rica or whatever." Like, I'm sorry. Fiona is kind of busy raising five kids. And like I love Fiona. I want her to be happy. I want her to have a wonderful life. But I think she should fucking do it when Liam turns 18 and her kids can take care of themselves. Like I know Lip was like, "Oh, Fiona, don't worry. I can take care of them." But no, that's not how it works. You have to go to school. And Jimmy had no right to ask Fiona to do that, and I've never been as proud of her as I was when she did not get on that bus. So, kudos. Then, season 2 started off well. There was no Jimmy. Fiona was in bunch of relationships that I liked better than I liked her and Jimmy, because they really weren't boring. They kind of, all of these guys had interests and were just like, oh, Fiona, you make me want to enjoy my life again. Like, Jimmy came back. I was already pissed. Fiona didn't. I think Fiona like cheated on her boyfriend with him or something, and like, Jimmy was married because he's an idiot, and like he was like, I don't. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry, and yeah, and oh, and not to mention he took Lip into his house when Fiona kicked him out. No, like that would normally be, being a good guy. But in Jimmy's case, it's really not, because he was really only doing it to get closer, like, not even to get closer to Fiona. Like, why would he think that would, like, draw her back in? Like, she wants Lip to come home. Like, why would he, like, let him live in his house? Like, he's such an asshole. I'm sorry, I hate him so much. And then, yeah, and then, like, he doesn't understand why Fiona's mad that he took in her brother. So then he kicks Lip out and didn't bother to find out where he was going. And Fiona's like, you didn't bother to find out where he was going? And he was like, you didn't ask me to. And she's like, okay. Like, that's why I don't like this. Like, if it was anybody else, Fiona would be kicking so much ass. She wouldn't be going for this. But, of course, it's Jimmy, so, Um, I did like him in 211, which is why it's one of my favorite episodes, because I actually, liked Jimmy, because he was very, I liked how he handled the whole Monica thing. He helped, patch up her cuts on her arms. He went with them to the hospital, and, I was like, and then in the next episode, 212, he helped Fiona clean up the blood. He comforted her. And I was like, good for you. That's what you should be doing. You should be helping this girl, not telling her what she needs and all this bullshit. So good for you. I was happy. And then 305. I don't I know a lot of people are defending Jimmy's actions, and a lot of people are agreeing with Fiona. I agree with Fiona 100%, and it's not just because I hate Jimmy. It's because she had a point. Like, even if I didn't hate even if I agreed, even if I hated Jimmy, which I do, I would might agree with him if he was right, but he wasn't. He spent the entire episode whining about how his dad was gay, and he didn't really bother to take into consideration that his dad was having sex with Fiona's 16-year-old brother. I'm sorry, but did he not think that that could be, upsetting to her? Maybe that, um, like, his father's kind of a fucking pedophile? No? Yeah. And then, like, they had that whole fight outside, and he's like, oh, whenever you have problems, I'm there for you. Oh, but you want her to abandon her family. That's being there for her. And, Fiona gave this long speech about everything that's going on in her life, and I actually clapped while I was watching the live stream. I'm not even lying. And, good for Fiona. Like, that whole thing was such bullshit. And, oh, I forgot about the thing in season 1 where he, like, wanted her to move in with him next door or whatever. Yes, because you can obviously have like a 10-year-old, like a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 17-year-old, and a 15-year-old, just running around the house wild with no supervision. Obviously, that's such a good idea, Jimmy. Oh my God, you deserve an award. So, yeah, I hate Jimmy. I hate Jimmy and Fiona. I really don't understand why people ship them, but I guess people have their opinions. So, yeah, that's pretty much why.